It's one of the most frustrating feelings in cricket. You're training well, you feel good in the nets, but every time you walk out to bat, it just doesn't click. The shots don't come off, the runs aren't flowing, and the worst part, you know you're better than this. This is what we call bad form. Hey guys, how's it going? And in this video, I want to discuss it and break it down honestly. Why does it happen? How do you know you're stuck in it? And most importantly, how do you get out of it? I'm going to be telling you what worked best for me. So without further ado, let's go straight into today's video. Bad form isn't just about scoring low runs. You can still get a 30 and be out of form. It's when your mindset, your movements, and your muscle memory are all out of sync and are disconnected. You're unsure about your footwork, your timing is off, and all of a sudden batting feels like a grind. You're not sure what to do. You see it happen all the time to all level of cricketers. Whether you're a beginner, club cricketer, or even international cricket. Remember when Virat Kohli didn't score 100 for 18 months? That was a slump. The Ashes series, Steve Smith after it, out of form. The point is, it's normal, but it's not permanent. You can get out of it. Let's discuss how. The real causes of bad form. Number one, technical difficulties. Over time, you start to see flaws creeping into your batting. Sometimes you feel like your hands are out in front of your body. Your bat path starts going behind you. Your head starts falling over. You might not feel it in the nets, but under pressure and when the time comes, they start showing up. Number two, mental overload. You start overthinking little things. What is the coach going to say if I fail again? What's going to happen if I don't score runs in this game? They start taking a toll into your mindset. You start feeling and doubting yourself all the time. You're going to keep premeditating your shots and you're not going to play a natural game. Third, and this one's very underrated, match rhythm. Sometimes you spend hours and hours in the nets and as soon as the game rolls up, you seem to struggle. You're thinking, oh my God, I've put in so much effort in the nets, why can't I replicate the same thing in a game? This is where this differentiates matches with nets. In a game, the conditions are always going to be different. In the nets, you've always got a flat wicket. If you're facing the sidearm just goes up and down. Whereas in a game, you've got different level of bowlers. Sometimes conditions match the bowlers more. Whereas in the nets, everything just stays the same. There's no variables within your training in a way. So match rhythm is very important if you want to get out of bad form. Go out, start playing games and stop overthinking it. Now here's the tricky part, right? Sometimes you don't even know that you're out of form. How do you identify it? These 6 ways. Number one, you start playing at balls that you normally leave. You want to get the feeling of bat on ball. Number two, you change your trigger, your grip, your head position, where you stand on the crease every week. You're always trying to make a change. Number three, you're always blaming something. The wicket, the lights, the bowler's hand, the umpire's hat. You're always trying to blame something upon something else instead of taking initiative. Number four, you're tensing up before the ball is even being bowled. You're always under pressure. If you're currently going through any one of these, don't worry. It's a normal thing to have. There's nothing to be worried about. It's just a slump and you get out of it. Let me tell you something about my worst patch. So, quite recently, I went 6 innings without scoring double digits. I was working harder than ever, and if we think about it, I was putting in at least 4 to 5 hours every single day while I was in that phase. 6 weeks or 6 innings is minimum of 6 weeks worth of work. And I just couldn't understand what was going on. I'd put in 4 to 5 hours every single day when I was going through those 6 weeks. It was insane. I was working so hard, and there was a conversation with my mate that changed everything. It was a car analogy that he gave me. It was like, why are you trying to fix a tire by repainting a car? And I was like, at the time, I didn't think much of it. And I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Now that I think of it, that's crazy. And he was right. Why am I trying to fix something where elsewhere is the problem? I was putting in all my time and effort in my technique. I was trying to fix my technique, hit a lot of balls. 4 to 5 hours is a lot of time. Whereas I had to just work on my temperament. I had to work on not overthinking little things and try and find a way where I relax myself, keep myself calm, and trust my training. Sometimes it only takes a mental shift to get out of bad form. Yes, training is important, but that statement, that car analogy that my mate gave me, it was excellent, it was wonderful. Why am I trying to fix a tire by repainting a car? Okay, so now we've identified why does it happen. How do you know you're stuck in it? Now let's talk about how do you fix it. Step number one, strip it back. If it's a technical issue, go back to your basics. If you're getting nicked off the front foot, work on your front foot drills. Drop ball drills, underarm drills, get a person to not sidearm but just overarm throw it. with not a lot of pace behind it and work on getting forward. If it's something based on your back foot shots, same thing. Take it slow, strip it easy, and go from there. If it's a mental side, get back into it. Practice not overthinking little things. Practice patience if it's a patience issue. In my previous video, I talked about how to practice patience. Grab a big bowl of rice on one side, individually take each one of those grains to the other side. That helps you practice patience. If it's a pressure situation, you feel like you can't handle the pressure, start simulating that in your nets. Find different sort of scenarios that you can find yourself playing in a game and work on that. If you're a top order batsman and you feel like you get out early, get a new ball, get the person who was bowling to you, set up a scenario, 3 slumps gully, backward point, cover mid off, whatever it is, outswing, I'm going to learn how to leave the ball. If it's a T20 scenario, you're a middle order batter coming out late, how are you going to fix it? Okay, let's go, 4 out, tell the bowler you've got 4 out, give me a field, let's go, 20 runs, 12 balls, how am I going to chase it? Simulate match conditions here, that's going to help you immensely to get out of bad form. Number 3, another one that I feel like is a bit vague, but start writing things down. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I've seen it work for a lot of people. That's why I'm going to discuss it. Start writing your thoughts down. If you feel like something isn't right, write it down. Journal everything. You had a good day in the field, write it down. You had a good day with the bat, write it down. If you had something bad going on, write it down. Because everything that you write down, when you are struggling, you can look back into days that you were feeling good. Whereas when you were going good, you can look back and not get ahead of yourself, thinking that if I get ahead of myself, I'm going to get back into the form slump that I had 6 months ago. So try to journal everything. It's a vague one, but you can do it. And if it works, it works. Lastly, step number 4, focus on intent, not runs. Look to play the ball. Runs will come by themselves. Show that intent. Even when you're leaving the ball, show that intent. You're getting forward. You're ready to play the game. As soon as you start showing intent, I guarantee you're going to have a lot more good days than bad days in cricket. Cricket is a mental game. Form slumps come and go. Bad form comes and goes. But it's important for you to trust the process, stick to your training, and being diligent with everything that you do. There is no point dwelling on past mistakes. You can only go forward from where you are. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I'm trying my absolute best here to improve you guys with everyday sort of content. I'm a huge fan of making these videos. I really enjoy them. I like to help people out. So if I did, please let me know in the comments. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.